KUAM TVH, first on Guam.
Half a day, welcome to KUM News Weekend Edition. I'm Matsuki Hirayama. Great to have you here with us. Well, 5 of the defendants who admitted to their role in scamming more than 50 people in Guam out of millions in an advance fee scheme will learn their fates in the District Court of Guam this week. The case involves more than $2.3 million. Defendants Monique Jones, Makeda Jones, and Sally Roberto are scheduled to be sentenced on Tuesday. Co-defendants Okechukwu Iwuji and Jide Amibola, who admitted to conspiracy to commit wire fraud, will be sentenced on Wednesday. All 5 will appear before Senior Judge John Connor. Prosecutors want each to pay about $500,000 in restitution. As we reported, the feds found Iwuji and Amibola recruited Teresa Pereda and Roberto to scam local residents by promising them a large amount of money for paying a fee, but the victims did not get anything in return. Investigators learned Pereda and Roberto would then wire the money to the men. Well, 3 people have been identified in a pair of recent deadly crashes. The woman killed in a car crash caught on camera in Jigo was 30-year-old Jacqueline Bebout, and the pair killed in a car crash in Asin on August 6th was identified as 51-year-old Neo Delor and 87-year-old Juliet Delor. The recent rash of traffic fatalities and vehicle pileups has put a spotlight on the dangers lurking on Guam's roadways. What's behind the chronic accidents and what can be done to make driving on Guam safer? Nestor Lecanto has more.
It's an unfortunate and all too familiar sight. Guam's highway patrol officers responding to a traffic accident, too many of them involving fatalities. For an island this small, the number of vehicle mishaps seems out of proportion. We asked Police Chief Steve Ignacio and Public Works Director Vince Areola. They say speed, especially in fatal crashes, is often the biggest factor.
In looking at some of our statistics for fatal car crashes, what's still happening is speed is a really big contributing factor. People are driving way over the speed limit, and on Guam our maximum posted speed limit is 35. When not posted, the maximum is 45. But we pretty much adopted a 35 mile per hour maximum speed for the entire island, and people are just going too fast.
With smooth roads come increased speeds. That's just the way it is. You have a pretty degraded road, a lot of potholes. The speeds are going to come down simply because they want to save their car. It's just not comfortable driving in a bumpy road. But if you get on a nice smooth piece of road, your speeds are going to go up because it's nice and smooth.
Police statistics show that along with speed, the other most common contributing factors are alcohol, drugs, and road and weather conditions. But DPW's Areola says, quite bluntly, there's one more glaring factor.
The one thing we can keep stressing, though, is that our Guam drivers, I know I said this publicly at the Guam legislature, and is that our Guam drivers we don't have good drivers. We just don't.
DPW's Office of Highway Safety and GPD's Highway Patrol Division regularly coordinate safe driving campaigns, but there's just so much they can do. They say it really comes down to individual responsibility.
Being on the road and driving a vehicle is a big responsibility, and it can cost people's lives. So, be mindful of that and obey the speed limit. Don't drink and drive, and buckle up.
Nestor Lecanto, KUAM News.
Guam's Attorney General plans to meet with the legislative speaker to discuss a proposal that would get the millions in undistributed child support funds to the families that need it most. The request comes as the AG's office recognized Child Support Awareness Month. AG Doug Moylan writing to Speaker Therese Terlahi that his Child Support Division has been the custodian of millions of dollars in undistributed child support monies for over 30 years. Moylan stating that about $6.2 million is undistributed as of June 30th. Adding of that, $4.2 million are collections that they've had for more than 5 years. The AG also stating consumers over the years changed their residences and failed to update their contact information, failed to maintain their bank account for direct deposits, failed to cash their checks, which have become stale dated or have since passed away. The funds can only be used for child support operations at the AG's office. Moylan says his proposed legislation would once and for all put these monies to constructive use and go towards helping Guam's children. In regional news, the CNMI Department of Corrections Community Outreach Program is stepping up to beautify Saipan's tourist district. Regional correspondent Tomas Manglonia reports.
We're here, they're clearing out this area, and we want to work in sections all the way in this whole high visible area of downtown Garapan. And right now I got 14 inmates. My goal is to expand this to double it with 15 more.
The CNMI Department of Corrections Community Outreach Program and some resident volunteers are taking the initiative to beautify Saipan's tourist district. The overgrown vegetation makes the high-traffic area an eyesore. The issue was voiced by Representative Ed Probst.
This is our tourist district. This is something that all of us, regardless of what precinct you're from and island you're from, we all have to pitch in and make something happen.
The legislature committing to support causes like this amid the island's fiscal crisis. The area they cleaned this week is likely private property, but they're volunteering to beautify the entire street.
We've done some cleaning in this area, and one of the things we're finding difficult is the maintenance. Of course, we've done a lot of projects, whether it's basketball courts or cleaning like this, but the maintenance and the upkeep is the challenge there, and it's really nice to see like the Department of Corrections stepping up to put a program together to help with those efforts. And I encourage other agencies and also folks in our our private industry and other government agencies to also pitch in and also help our visitors authority in beautifying our CNMI, not just for our tourists but also for the residents alike.
The prison's outreach program has also contributed portable toilets in northern Saipan's iconic tourist sites using funds they won at the Liberation Day float competition.
We're seeing an uptick in tourists come to our island, so we're taking initiative.
Tomas Manglonia, KUAM News, Saipan.
On a visit to the CNMI, Guam mayors expressed their appreciation to the community for their aid after Typhoon Mawar struck. Piti Mayor Jesse Alec, Hagen Mayor Kevin Susuico, Momong Soto Mighty Mayor Rudy Paco, and Barrigada Vice Mayor Jesse Babalta made a courtesy visit to the CNMI Governor's Office to present a resolution on Friday. They expressed their gratitude for the relief provided by the CNMI community. In particular, the CNMI Department of Corrections filled 2 40-foot containers with goods and supplies which were shipped to Guam.
I do want to commend Commissioner Torres and his staff and everyone that worked with him, making sure that we received the items at the village level. And as mayors and vice mayors, we understand that our responsibility is to our people first.
CNMI Lieutenant Governor David Apatang thanked the Guam mayors for visiting and for their assistance during the CNMI's time of need during Typhoon Sodalar and Typhoon Yutu. The coconut rhino beetle was stopped from going to other islands thanks to the Guam Invasive Species Detector Dog Team. KUAM's Julianne Hernandez has the story.
The Guam Invasive Species Detector Dog Team stopped a live coconut rhino beetle from hitching a ride on a heavy equipment vehicle at the Port Authority of Guam. The vehicle was headed to Mahuro in Republic of the Marshall Islands, where the beetles are not present. University of Guam Assistant Professor and Biosecurity Program Principal Investigator Glenn Dula.
We've been working on interdiction, meaning trying to catch the beetle or other invasive species at the ports of entry. So we run traps, we do pesticide treatments, biocontrol, and then the detector dog team is a component of that interdiction program. And really, the detector dog team is so important because they are the last set of eyes, or in case of the dog team, the last set of noses that sniff out and try to find the coconut rhinoceros beetle on any cargo leaving Guam.
The beetle was immediately secured and handed over to the Guam Department of Agriculture entomologists. The rhino beetle was first detected in Guam in 2007. Its presence has grown at other islands including Rota, Palau, Samoa, Fiji, Oahu, and Kauai.
Although we have not been successful, a lot of the techniques and technology and practices that have been developed on Guam are being passed on to the other islands that are getting new infestations.
Dula's team is not giving up in their efforts to rid of them. He says researchers at Yoji, as well as Australia, Japan, and New Zealand, are working on management strategies, specifically biocontrol. So far, there are fungal pathogens that can kill the beetle and also different viruses. He adds research is ongoing and more funding and efforts are being put into biocontrol research. Julian Hernandez, KUAM News.
All month long, the KUAM Care Force, along with Guam Animals in Need and the Boonie Flight Project, are making strides to save countless furry lives on island with Clear the Shelters. Let's unleash a wave of compassion and find forever homes for these four-legged cuties.
Ready for some animal cuteness? Well, meet Diddy. A giddy Diddy is this little one. He's small, but he's got a big heart. He's always excited to meet people. He's desperate to go to his forever home. Next, allow me to introduce you to Blade. This black kitten is quite a character. He's silly and loves to play with his sister MJ. He gets shy some days, and other days he wants all your attention. He needs someone who will love him endlessly. And take a look at this adorable face. This is Mammis. Mammis is beautiful inside and out. She loves to go on walks and spend time with people. She is more than ready to go into a loving home. And lastly, meet MJ. Need some spice in your life? You need MJ. This little feline here has some spunk. She's got a gorgeous coat and even more daring personality. She's looking for her partner in crime. Partner for life. If any of these fur babies catch your attention, don't wait. GAIN is open Monday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Adoptions and walk-in visitations are from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Now, for more information, you can visit guamanimals.org. And every Saturday for the month of August, GAIN adoptions are $100. Adoptions also come with basic vaccines, dewormers, flea and tick preventative, microchip, rabies vaccine, and spay and neuter surgery. Let's clear the shelters, Guam.
Coming up, we have sports with Jason Salas and your Coach Som Creamery birthday shoutouts. You're watching KUAM.
Watch KUAM TV 8 live on Peacock. Check out our live channel, NBC shows, live sports original programming, movies, plus so much more. Visit peacocktv.com/local or download the app and subscribe today.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Don't need to work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replay, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me, count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
It's time for Nihis and KUAM. Nihi Indigenous Media has partnered with KUAM Communications to bring you a host of original content for children and families. Let's learn about coconut milk.
Nihi Zen KUAM.
And you know what? You don't waste this. You know what we did with this? What do you think we would feed it to?
Probably chickens.
Yeah, that's right. Hafa day.
Day.
My name's Steve. You can call me Uncle Steve. What's your name?
Nolan.
Do you know what we're gonna do today?
Make coconut milk.
That's right, we're gonna make letsen nidzuk. And for that, we're gonna need coconut, water, a cloth, a kumzu, and some containers. Well, look at this. We both have our kumzu. You have yours, I have mine. And we're gonna start kumzuing. But before we do, you have to be careful because look at this. It's very sharp. So if you ever kumzu, make sure somebody's with you, like an adult or your auntie or somebody, okay? Okay. Now that you're safe, you get your bowl. Okay, you get your bowl and then you put it right under where you're gonna kumzu. Then you're gonna get your nidzuk. Go ahead and get yours. So you cup it, good. You're just gonna grind. It's kind of a circular motion. You're kind of pushing against the blade, then pushing down, and you're just turning as you go. You ready to try? Okay, so, okay, so, good, all right. Good job. How you doing over there?
Not good.
Okay, I'm gonna help you, okay? Just bite the edge, let the blade bite the edge. Okay, so try move that more. See how you get more meat? So try it. Good, oh my gosh. So when you keep grinding, when you get to the shell, then you stop. Then you just move on to the rest of the white meat. You know, the more you do it, you're gonna get better and better. All right, good job, Nolan. Man, look at that. Awesome. And now we're gonna get ready to make the milk. So all we need is water. And so can you help me pour this in? We're just gonna pour this water in. And put it all in. All right. So now that we poured the water, we're gonna let it sit for about 5-10 minutes and soak. Okay?
Ooh,
Yeah. And then I'll show you the next step. We've let it soak for about 5-7 minutes. And we washed our hands, both of us. That's most important. Always working with food, you gotta wash your hands. So we just get in here and we just massage it. We just literally just squeeze it. Just squeezing it, right? Get in there. It's clean. There's no worms and bugs. It's just pure coconut. All right, so we're just gonna keep on. Good job. I know, right? Look at that.
Squeeze it on
it's already, yeah, it's already turning into coconut milk. So now we have a brand new clean cloth. Some people use the actual coconut husk and wrap the coconut, the grated coconut, into the coconut husk and use that. But for today, we're using this. It's like a cheesecloth.
Cheese.
So,
Cheese.
You literally just go in there and just grab as much as you want.
And then just squeeze all of it in.
And then I'm gonna squeeze it into this. Just like that. Yeah. Maybe not too much for you. There you go. Oh, good job, man. Look at you. So see, now we're squeezing just pure coconut milk into the bowl. Okay? Okay, don't open it yet. We'll use this, then you just discard it. Just like that. You know, over time you get better at this. Whether you want to put more water or less water to make it creamier, it all depends. All right, well look at that. We made coconut milk. How'd you like that?
That was really fun.
It was fun? But what did you think about getting your hands in there and mixing them?
Oh yeah, that.
It was different,
Kind of
right?
reminds you of like when you're making rice with the
That's right. That's right. Cleaning the rice.
You do the same thing,
Yeah.
but
then you pour it out. You pour the water
Water
out.
out.
This one, we're keeping it. That's right. I could tell you're experienced.
So when you're making the coconut milk,
Yeah.
could you also add the coconut water?
You could do that too. Why not? That's a great idea.
More coconutty.
It'll be more coconut. It'll definitely be much more pure coconut. So Nolan, why do you think it's important for us to learn what we did?
So like if coconut's the only thing you have to eat and some like other ingredients you can make, like Keliquin, Kadu, or other stuff.
Do you remember the name? What do we call this in Chamorro?
Letsen nidzuk.
Very good. Letsen nidzuk. Leche is milk, and nidzuk is what?
Coconut.
That's right.
Thank you for teaching me how to make letsen nidzuk. It was really fun.
Oh man, you're welcome. thank you so much for helping me. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. You did a great job. All right.
Subscribe below to watch more episodes of Taiguini.
Nihi Jan KUAM.
Sports is next. Keep it here. You're watching KUAM.
The wait is over, Guam. The all-new state-of-the-art car wash is now open at Cars Plus. Introducing Finish Line Express, open 7 days a week. The all-new cashless drive-through car wash is also the largest car wash on island that can accommodate vehicles such as lifted Jeeps and full-size pickup trucks. Just roll up, pick a wash, insert credit card, or show your EverWash app and roll through. Plus, power vacuums are available to clean the interior. Show your vehicle some love today at the all-new car wash at Cars Plus in Mighty. Open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week.
KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
Half a day, everybody. You know what we love doing here on the sports show? We love exhibiting champions, and we have one right here. Actually, I'm joined by three gentlemen right here. Foreground is Talon Camacho, who recently won a jiu-jitsu tournament out in Las Vegas. His family is originally from the northern part of the island. His dad is back there, Rodney Camacho. Dad, half a day.
Half a day.
And equally from the north, very, very proud, but doing his thing out in the States, teaching young kids how to have the champion mindset, the training, the diet, the nutrition, and most of all, the approach and the respect for your opponent is Coach Danny. So, Coach, half a day.
Half a day, everybody.
All right. So Talon, let's get started with you, man. Congratulations on winning a tournament. And tell me what that was like. Well, how long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
A year.
How many years?
1 year.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Okay, and what grade are you in right now, Talon?
Second grade?
Second grade. Okay, so you're about 7 years old. All right, very cool. How was the tournament? What did it mean to you? Like, was it a little bit scary, or were you excited, or what was it like to be in that tournament?
Excited.
Excited? And how many matches did you have?
2.
2. Okay. Okay. Now, Coach, I'd like to throw this over to you, Coach Danny. Training young athletes, like any teacher would say this, like part of the challenge to you as an educator is, to make sure they maintain focus, and,
Yes.
concentrate on the task at hand and everything like that. How was it coaching young Talon and getting him ready for competition? And then how did he perform? Obviously he won the tournament, but in your assessment, how did he do?
He did really well. Listened very good to his dad and to his dad's coaching. When we're in the classroom, we focus on a lot of things. We focus on their listening skills. We focus on pretty much on focusing skills, and we focus on their memory. In class, we go over the lecture. We answer any questions regarding the lecture. And after the lecture, we test them to see if they remember the actual moves of the day or the technique that we just taught. So when we're in class, we test a lot of skills, a lot of listening skills, a lot of memory for sure. We also go over pretty much one of the important ones that we love to go off of is always respect. That's our number one thing that we always want to teach the kids to grow up. Kids nowadays, they grow up into this whole social media thing, and they have this. They don't have it. Some kids don't have any shame. And they're forced to bullying other kids, and that's what we do in this team. We want to teach them to not be bullies and to not be the aggressor, and also to pretty much always stick up for yourself.
And then when you first set foot on the mat, the first thing you do is you have to bow and you have to show respect to the mat. So why would you not show that to your opponent and your teammate?
Exactly. Respect always.
And it seems like, Coach, this is very interesting. I'm fascinated by this. And Talon, I'll get back to you in just a second. But it seems like you're taking a much more academic approach, because a lot of coaches I've spoke to, they said they concentrate on, like on the physical techniques of jiu-jitsu. And they said from that point on, it's just muscle memory. But it seems like you're actually, you said you're doing like a lot of classroom instruction.
Well, there's also physical techniques and all that stuff, but that's why we like to make sure they're paying attention. Obviously, if their mind's not there and their eyes are not there, then the technique and the muscle memory is not there as well. So if they're remembering all this stuff and they're paying attention, then they're absorbing everything that we're teaching them. There's a lot of things that we like to touch up on. There's a lot of key points of jiu-jitsu. But obviously, yeah, the memory, the focus is what we want them to be better at, because if they're focusing, then after focus comes the muscle memory and the physical part.
What's your favorite medal that you've won? Can you point to it and tell me which one that is?
Yeah.
Well, you got a lot to pick from. You like all of them, right? Okay. So let me ask Rodney. So Dad, what has this experience meant to Talon in his, his development, his maturity, his self-confidence, and maybe the way he interacts with other young athletes?
In the beginning, it was just an idea that the wife and I wanted to do, my wife Joy, and I was able to reach out to one of my coworkers who works with me, and he introduced me to Danny, and off the back, it felt like home. Danny and I, we went to the same elementary school at one point, and from there, like everybody else at the gym was just so welcoming. For us, it's like our second home. And
well, if you're both from this northern part of the island, so you guys both went to Upi Elementary, or?
Yes,
it was.
I went to Upi. Yeah.
You went to Upi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to Mount Rosa, which was right next to Upi.
Of course, yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
See that two northern boys getting it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, with Talon, he grew a lot with this sport, especially with jiu-jitsu. He does play baseball and soccer, but I really feel like jiu-jitsu really opened him up more. He's made so much friends with all the tournaments he's done. Every opponent he's went against, he still communicates with up to now. I guess for me, it really did, it opened him a little bit more socially, because even right now he's still learning. He's nervous, but I really do believe jiu-jitsu works. It works both on and off the mat.
Okay, well, Talon, let me ask you a little question right now. Like, I mean, the medals are nice and everything like that. I mean, the fact that you can tell your friends you won a tournament, but when you win these tournaments, I'm sure that mom and dad take you out to eat, right? What do you like to eat after you compete in a tournament? You like ice cream? You like pizza? You like fried chicken?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Sushi. Okay. What kind of sushi? Tuna or crab or shrimp? Or anything sushi?
Anything.
Wow.
KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Now for your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club shoutout submitted this weekend on KUAM.com.
Happy birthday on this 11th of August to Isaiah Michael Castro, who celebrates birthday number 18. And Isaiah, we hope you have a fantastic 18th birthday. Sorry about the rain, man. We couldn't control it. We had nothing to do with it. I swear, we would have made this a sunshiny day, but the beach is always going to be there, and we hope at some point you and your family and your friends will be out and be able to enjoy the beach. But we are wishing you a happy birthday. All right, Marcel Palomo, happy birthday to this beautiful soul. Keep letting your light shine bright. your friends say, and you are celebrated today and every day. They say we love you. And by that, I mean there were like 8 O's, 5 V's, and 3 E's. So I hope I pronounced that correctly. They love you. And they say have a happy birthday. And Ashley Leon Guerrero, happy birthday. So nice, we got to say it twice. To Ashley and your friends say, enjoy your special day. Very, very nice. And we have an 8th birthday to get to. So it's happy 8th birthday to Enzo Harley Anderson Cruz from your first favorite uncle, from your Papa Fred, Grandma Tang, Daddy and Mommy and Sissy, and all of the rest of the Andersons and the Cruzes. We hope you have a absolutely wonderful day. But hey, guys, stay right there. Don't swipe up, all right? Because we got a birthday winner to give away. And Camille Guzman, who was born on the 1st of August. This was our very first August birthday baby. Camille and her family are the new owners of a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream cake. So Camille, watch out for your messages because we are going to contact you and let you know when you can pick up your extended birthday present, and we hope you have a wonderful one.
That's it for us here on Weekend Edition. For more news, go to KUAM.com or visit us at KUAM News on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. You can also